Assalamualaikum everyone, welcome to MVC tutorial channel. This is part 9 of student management system playlist using sp.mvc with AngularJs. Before we start this video, please watch previous videos of this series, and in this part I am going to show you how to insert section. In this section table we have these columns: section name and batch ID. So we need first of all a text box and a drop down list to insert to database. So let's get started. First of all, I'm going to Visual Studio and to create a new controller. So in this controller folder I'm going to create add controller MVC5 controller empty and click add button, and the name of our controller will be section. So okay, for view list I'm going to index of section, okay, and another for entry section entry, okay, and I'm going to give it section list, okay, and I'm going to create add view, okay, and use a layout page and empty without model, okay, and click add button. Okay, we have successfully created our section entry page, and also for section list add view, okay, use a layout page and click add button. Okay, now I'm going to add new info. This is our batch entry page, so I'm going to just copy all things of this page and paste it section entry page, okay, and here we need section name and batch ID. So I'm going to just copy the section name, and here I'm going to write section name, and we also need a drop down list, okay, and put it over the section name, and here we need drop down list, so just remove this. I'm going to write select, okay, no need type text, and we don't need this AngularJs code, and here we need to use option, okay, and we need to write here label for batch name, and also for section name. Label. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to create in this Angular controller scripts in this script and Angular controllers. In this Angular controllers, I am going to create JS AngularJs JavaScript file. Okay, and I'm going to give name section controller JS. Okay. Okay, from batch controller JS, just I'm going to copy this section and paste it here. Okay, and need to close. Okay, it has closed, and now we need to load okay. If I go to this page and I'm going to just, this is section. Okay, and just from here and just comment it and run this project. Okay, batch name and section name we need here a space section name. Okay, in the batch drop down list we need to load batch name from in this batch table. So first of all I'm going to section controller JS. Okay, and we need to change the name section controller, and this controller name we need to add also here. Okay, okay, and we need to change this page name for section. We need to go this list. Okay, okay, batch name section. Okay, and in this section controller JS we need to load this batch name for batch drop down list. So we just in the previous videos we just loaded here how to load data, so that's why I'm just going to copy it and paste it here. And we also need controller this, so I'm going to this section name and here, and I'm going to create just copy this load data info and paste it this section controller, and I'm going to change the name for drop down list, so ddl load batch. Okay, and okay, now we need to create a DAO for the for these columns. Okay, so I'm going to, in the DAO folder, I'm going to create add class section DAO. Okay, and public int section ID get set. Okay, and just copy, and section name, it will be in varchar string, and also batch ID. Okay, and just copy this class name and paste it here. Okay, and we no need this serial number here, we need here, we need batch DAO for need to load drop down list, so we no need just this one, just remove from here. Okay, now we need to create DAL for section, so I'm going to solution explorer, and here in this DAL folder I'm going to create add class section DAL. Okay, now we need connection string, so from batch DAL I'm going to copy this SQL connection string and paste it here. Okay, and add some references. Okay, and we need load data, this load data, so I'm going to just copy load data function, this one, and just paste it here and add references. Okay, and for batch drop down list load we need to create stored procedure, so I'm going to SQL server, and here I'm going to write create proc sp batch ddl drop down list load. Okay, as begin and end. Okay, and here we need to select star from TBL batch. Okay, and execute this query. Okay, and we need to order by name batch name ascending. Okay, and we need to alter for modify. Okay, successfully executed, and just copy this stored procedure and paste it here. Okay, and I'm going to change this name batch DDL load. Okay, and just copy it, and in the section controller just paste it here, and here we need to call this section dal. So section dal a dal equal new section dal. Okay, and in the load batch DDL load batch dal controller, we need to use here. Okay, and this will be batch. Okay, and now just save it, and I'm going to this section entry page, go to view, and here we need to call ng repeat equal e in this batch. Okay, and value will be second bracket e dot go to controller, this batch ID, just paste it here. For we need also here e dot this batch name. So value will be ID and show will be name. Okay, name will show. Okay, just save it and run this project. Let's see what happened. Okay, no data has loaded. Okay, we need here call this section controller. Okay, and run this project again. Okay, you can see here batch 1 and batch 27 are showing. Okay, if I go to batch table, you can see here. Okay, I'm going to set a valid name, batch 1 and batch 2. Okay, you can see here batch 1 and batch 2. Okay, we need to, first of all, we need to select one to select these. So in this SQL server, this store procedure, I'm going to create another select query and make this union all and batch id batch name. Okay, and just paste it here 0 as batch id and select 1 as batch name and top 1. Okay, and execute this query. If I refresh this page, okay, and just remove this one. Okay, and execute again. You can see here select 1, batch 2. Okay, now we need to save this batch name and section. So first of all, I'm going to Visual Studio, and here in this section controller JS, we need to create function for insert data. Okay, just stop debugging and I'm going to just batch controller and this is our save information. So I'm just going to copy this save info and paste it here. Okay, and now we need add new dal info for save section. So I'm from batch dal, I'm going to just copy this add new info dal. Okay, just copy it and go to section dal, and here I'm going to just paste and just name it section down. Okay, and we need to create store procedure for insert section. So just copy this store procedure name and programmability store procedure, just filter it. Okay, and modify it and create sp insert section. Okay, and we need to pass here this section name will be envarchar and comma, copy and paste. Okay, and we also need this batch ID, and it will be integer. Okay, and remove. Okay, and this is table hour. We need to insert into table, and we need to pass batch section name. Okay, batch ID, and just copy and also use it values. Okay, okay, and execute this query. Okay, we have successfully created our query stored procedure, and just copy it and paste it here. Okay, and we need also a column, just copy and paste it here, and we need it section name. Okay, section name, and we need batch ID. Okay, okay, we have successfully created our store procedure and a method for insert data. And I'm going to section controller. You can see here, this is our DAL, admin info DAL, and we need here section DAL. Okay, okay, now we need to create in this section controller JS a function for save data. So I'm just going to copy from the batch controller JS this save data function. I'm just going to copy from this one. Okay, and paste it here and just close it. Okay, this save data function we already declared in the section entry save button. Okay, and just save it, and we need to change the URL for this batch will be controller name. So I'm going to just section is our controller name, just paste it here, and we need save info is our method name. Okay, and we need to call here this section DAO, this section DAO. Okay, paste it here, and in the section entry page we need to declare here section DAO ng model, and also for just copy this, and we need to also use this select ng model, and we need here this batch down. Okay, okay, now run this project. Okay, we no need select one, so remove from this and use order by batch name. Okay, and execute. Okay, just select batch 1 and name, section name will be section 1 and click the save button. Operation successfully done. Okay, if I go to SQL Server, in the section table, edit all rows, we can see here section 1 and batch 9 has come here. Okay, if I entry another batch 2 and section 2, okay, operation successful done. If I execute this table, you can see here data has come here. Okay, that's all for today. See you in the next part of this series. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day.